There's a lot of focus on what's visual, right? And then the proof is here. He just turned it over to Facebook's head of design.
So it's what we expected, right? The data there was actually quite interesting. The percentage of content shared on Newsfeed with photographs has doubled since the end of 2011. That's really interesting. I didn't know that. So of course they're taking their design. Of course they're going to make it more visual. The ability to toggle between, it's what we expected. And then having one design that works across mobile and that works across desktop, that's something where the whole web is heading. Their mobile design in some ways is cleaner than their desktop design. So I suspect that what's happening here is the desktop is actually catching up to mobile. So they're hitting the right notes, they're doing the right things, but again, we'll know more in about half an hour, but it doesn't sound transformative, though it does sound interesting.
Okay, so Bo, I want to bring you in on this point here, and Zuckerberg mentioning, you care about your friends, of course, and you care about your own personal news, but he's saying 25 to 30% of the content is, for example, from other news organizations, established news organizations, official ones, or public figures. Does this seem like the right mix to you?
Yeah, I think it does. And by the way, I do think this is transformative. I mean, anytime you change the interface of something that 900 million people use 7 or 8 times a day, it's transformative. If tomorrow we all woke up and the New York Times or the Los Angeles Times was just a different layout, it would be transformative. So I think what they're doing is very tricky. I think it looks great. I agree the mobile design is very clean. And I think this is the direction they have to go in. And the question is, how will the users respond to it?
What do you think, Nick?
I think the users will respond to it positively. I think they're, my difference with Bo is just on the definition of what the word transformative means. I mean, yeah, this is used by everybody, so any tweak will, of course, be seen by many people. I think that's absolutely the case. I mean that this is not going to be a fundamental change. We're not going to say, oh, wow, this is super innovative design. This is more Facebook is catching up with where the web is going. And they're doing it well. They have to be risk averse. They have to please their advertisers. They can't alienate people. They have to bring in young people. They have an incredibly complicated bureaucratic challenge, so they probably are dealing with it the right way. The other thing I'd add about a personalized newspaper, it's kind of an amazing thought. I mean, so newspapers are not the sort of thing we associate with the